What's a yandere?
It's a person that kills for the one person that they love. The Voxes in my beats, that's like TDF, or no, not TDF, like the Perk 40. It's like the TDF Perk 40. It's one of them, but they used to use like hella Voxes in their music. I've been making music for like in terms of like ever, I've been making it since I was like 11, which has been like 8 years now.
We seen the wave of the underground rise to the very top of the iceberg. The word underground being thrown out there to any new artists trying to make a name for themselves. So I took it upon to myself to make a voice to the unknown. Unknown will fall to the category of artists that will try to take a leap of faith and try to get some recognition for themselves on my show. Opportunity to the unknown. Welcome.
Shaki, yes.
Shaki.
I'ma keep your song, you can keep me. Just make it a play, yeah, nothing is a failure. No one can. What's up with me, play you don't gotta be scared. I can see it, I can say you, I'm a fear, like a stare. Give you all my stuff, but you do that something cares. I'm gonna try, so I'm gonna make it clear. My heart's so cold, I'm here to the middle, I'm here to the middle. I hate what I feel, I'm not just fight you, cause I hate myself. I think everybody gon' blame myself. I'm just so I'm taking it, so I'm thirsty, I don't care what we.
All right. Yep. Everything's
All
good.
right.
All right, bro.
Everything's good?
Yeah, everything's good. You're actually a little bit loud. Let me just turn you down.
That's the first time that someone has ever said that, I think.
I think it's just the headphones, the whole shit I got going
All
on.
right.
What's your name?
Um, my name is Lushaki at Lushaki Runs, on basically everything else. Um, I make music and I did YouTube. I'm trying to get back into it, but we'll see how that goes.
Ushaki. I said it right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Ushaki. Sorry.
No,
Uh,
you're good. You're good.
you're the third person I'm interviewing. So,
Hmm.
you're actually like one of the first, bro. Yeah.
All right, W intro. They're gonna get a there's gonna be a awkward ass intro to the
A
nigga
little, a
that
little
is
bit, yeah. Cause
to the nigga that is just covered in fucking Diddy Dev's game. But you know.
I was just thinking about the audio problem, but hey, that's
Okay, yeah, that I guess that too, but
all right. So who is Kushaki to you? I gotta get used to his name. I'm sorry.
yeah, so who is Lashaki? Like,
Kushaki. Okay.
um,
Kushaki.
as a character, or well, I mean, I guess it is mostly like a character of mine. So I guess I could just talk about that. But what Lushaki is basically, you probably never heard of a yandere OC, but
Never.
basically, if you think about how furries have like OCs,
Okay.
basically there's yandere simulator versions of that.
What's
And
OC real
Lushaki
quick?
was OC is a original character. So basically a character that you make that like kind of like reflects you.
Oh,
It's also
okay,
like a
okay.
persona,
Yeah.
basically. So if you think of like people who have like alternate egos and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like for example how Kendrick has Kung Fu Kenny or something like that. Basically, like that's like this is that at its base without the music form. Um and then you have like furry like personas, which is just a furry persona, and then you have the Yan OC or Yandere OC, which is what Lushaki is for me. And it's basically just like my like if I had a character, not necessarily say in Yandere Simulator, but like a character that was a Yandere, it would be in the form of Lushaki.
Okay. And what's a yandere?
If I were to explain it, basically it's a person that kills for the one person that they love, basically. So like Yandere Simulator is like a really like has like a really trash way of explaining it. There's like it's a curse and there's only one person. But usually in other forms of media, it's basically like there's just a girl that's so obsessed over like this one guy and they pretty much view other people as like obstacles to getting that one guy. And so basically a lot of like yandere like media, you'll see like a girl. It's almost always a girl. It's never a guy, but it's always a girl that will kill, or just deflect other people away from one person in particular, so then they can win the love.
Okay. All right. That was a great explanation, bro. Thank you for that.
No,
Um,
bro, I can talk about that shit
all
like
day,
all
huh?
day.
Yeah.
Basically,
Um,
basically.
where are you from?
I'm from Philadelphia,
Okay.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I've been there actually. I got family up there. It's crazy.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. Is it like active over there, boring over there? Like how is Pennsylvania for you?
I would say where I'm at, it's pretty boring. People do be getting active. But where I'm at, it's pretty boring. No one ain't doing nothing. Everyone be chilling. Um, really. And I mean I like that. You
Yeah.
know, I mean I literally I record in my room. I mean this is like what you're seeing right now is my recording setup. And
Yeah,
like
I see a
yeah, if
mic.
people were
I see a mic over there, so
yeah, if people were tripping, like I probably wouldn't be able to record. I would probably have to like get a studio or something, but it's so quiet out here that I can just like I have my window open and I can like record and
oh,
like
that's great.
nothing comes up on it. So
Okay. Over there, do you get love from your music or hate or like do people not know you make music? What's that like?
I would say most people honestly, if they're not like if they don't know me, then they usually don't know I make music. But for what I can say is from the people that I've shown like around me. So like I've shown like friends or like those people like around the neighborhood and stuff like that. Like they say it's fine or at least good. They'll be like it's not my style, but they've been
So
like
like sonically,
up.
they're like, okay, this is
Yeah,
like
it's like
he has a
he
passion for
like
it.
that boy got talent, low
Yeah,
key.
yeah.
That's what they be saying. But I'm more
um,
online with it, so
yeah, yeah. I seen that you just hit 1,500 on SoundCloud. No,
yep, that
congrats, bro.
happened. Like I think literally last like night, like right before I went to sleep.
That's crazy, bro.
It's kind of pretty tough.
Congrats.
Thank
Um,
you.
how long have you been making music?
Um, well, I've been making music for like in terms of like ever, I've been making it since I was like 11, which has been like 8 years now. Um, I made my first like beat in a laundromat. Um, because my brother, Aliko Igama, he basically pushed me into music like hard. Like I'm talking like basically he would show me like his music and he would always feature me like even if like in like joke songs he would feature me in it. Like there was this one song called C.MP3. I think he like wiped it off the face of the earth. But like you could hear me in the background like doing ad libs and I was like playing Roblox for like half of it, but then like I like locked in and just started doing full ad libs. But yeah, I've been making beats. Like it was never like a serious thing until like 3 years ago. Like basically up until like 3 years ago, I was just making beats for the fun of it. Like I had an old YouTube channel and basically anytime I didn't have content, I was like, you know what? Let me just make some beats and I'll put that out and that'll be like the content I drop, which no one really tapped into that, but it was something I did. And I didn't start doing vocal stuff until 3 years ago. And that's also when I started taking my music a little bit more serious, which that was under a different alias. Um, but yeah, I started taking vocal stuff a lot more serious. And basically since then, yeah.
Okay. So since about like 2023, you've been taking it seriously and then just, improving since then.
Yep, basically.
And
I've dipped in like a lot of like different styles and stuff. And I still plan on doing that as well. I still do that. But it's also on different aliases as well. But that's like kind of the fun part.
okay. And when you're like finding your own sound, like, do you think you got that right now, or you're still looking for it?
I feel like especially with this account, like I've pretty much nailed my own sound. If you don't know, like, if you like read my bio, I claim myself as the quote unquote Yanai creator. And basically Yanai is like a little bit of my own style mixed with what Gomi was doing, mixed with like if you ever heard of Voxes in my beats, that's like TDF or no, not TDF, like the Perk 40. It's like the TDF Perk 40. It's one of them, but they used to use like hella Voxes in their music. So I took inspo from that as well. Um, so yeah, it was like those like three dangs like mixed together, and that's what made Yana. Also with the extra layer of you know excessive yandere lyrics as well.
Okay. So you plan out everything from lyrics to production to all of that?
Yeah, I do everything. I make my beats and then I hop on them and then I mix it.
That's great. So you just make music like a lot, like every day, like
I wouldn't say every day, but like most days.
okay.
I try to do it most days.
Is it something that like it just comes to you, or like you just plan it out beforehand and then make the music?
A little bit of both. Like sometimes I'll have a song idea. Like there was this one song I had, what was it called? Strings. I think that's still up on my main page. It's like, don't think I'm feeling okay. You tore me to pieces, you tore me away. Like I thought of that and like I was like doing like a driver's test or some shit. And like literally like while I was doing it, I thought of the lyrics and then I wrote it down in my notepad and then once I got home I recorded it. But then it's also like sometimes I'm just here and then I'll make 5 songs like I did today. Like I'll just be like, all right, what's gonna come out of me today? And stuff
Okay.
just be coming out.
Yeah.
So
I
it's a
love
little
that,
bit of
bro.
both.
Yeah. It's a way to express yourself. Do you post daily or are you still trying to find your sound? That goes with what we were just talking about.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I used to actually post a lot more than I do right now. Like people think I post like an insane amount right now, which I mean, if you see like someone post every day for like a week straight, like yeah, you're probably gonna be like, how the fuck is he doing that? But like I used to actually drop like 4 times a day when I first started. Like literally like I would literally make a song, upload it to my account with cover art and all that, drop it, promo it, and then go back on FL and make another song and then do the same thing over and over again.
Wow.
But like people were not too happy with me doing that, so I'm like, well, I guess I gotta like slow down,
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just do daily.
And
And
when you say people don't like didn't like that, was it just because it was just too much or like your sound?
yeah, mainly that I was like literally filling like every like promo channel in every server like possible. But that was like low key like a plan because a little bit of backstory behind this account. I
Go
never
ahead.
like, and I still don't, but like I never wanted to take this account like 100% serious. Like I mostly made this account because I had like an insane music block. Like, and I'm talking, it was like bad. Like, I would hop on FL, stare at the screen, and like, or I would try to do something, and then I'll be like, Jesus, this sucks. And then I'll just delete it. So I made this account to be like, all right, well, I can just make some bullshit, and then like, it's like whatever. And with that, I was like also kind of like, what if I just be like as annoying as possible? So like it did like yeah, like I was like when it clicked, I was like, okay, let's just be like annoying to like just like everyone, like just spam songs, spam the promo channels and all that shit, and like see if that shit like actually works. And like now people like actually fuck with my shit, and it's like, oh,
Like it
okay.
worked. Yeah.
Yeah, like genuinely like being annoying
Kind
like
of worked in
paid
your
off
favor.
a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
To other artists is like watching, what do you look for when collaborating with other artists? And not just artists, producers, engineers, all of that.
What do I look for? Well, I mean, basically at the moment, I kind of work with like anyone, and sometimes I wish I didn't. Sometimes I wish I didn't, but I do literally like if I like what like you're doing, like I'll work with you. If you're looking if I'm okay, W stutter. But if you're talking about someone I'm like looking to feature for like with or something like that, like it's mostly just like if I feel like they're like equal with like what I'm doing. Like I feel like the style I have isn't hard to like. It's not hard to hop on. It's actually pretty easy. I would say. So it's not really much that I look for in terms of like when people ask me for features. When people ask me for features, I just kind of do them. And it's just kind of like whatever. But when I'm like looking for something, and it's just like if they're just a good artist, like in my eyes, like they can stay on key when they sing and stuff like that, then W feature, basically.
Okay. Who do you like look forward to doing songs with in the future? Like people that already like have a name for themselves.
Hmm, that's an interesting one. Like that's something I don't usually think about, but I guess if I were to throw out a name, Morg with a zero, I want to do a song with him.
Okay. I actually
He
don't
doesn't
know
really
who
respond
that
to my
is.
DMs.
You might have just put me on.
Yeah, it's not it's not the red hair Morg, which I do want to work with a Morg party as well. I think
Okay.
I think that would be cool. But it's a different Morg. It's two Morgs. It's one Morg who has like a zero in his name. And he was actually in I think he's still in Lunar Corp or something like that. But yeah, I want to work with him. Um, who else? I feel like Ghoulie as well. Like I prodded a song for him, but I want to do like an actual like vocal song with him at a point.
Okay.
Who else? Like really trying to think. Hmm. Like it's a good amount of people, I can't lie. I really like haven't thought of that. I might have to like actually like look up like some people
No, you're
like to like
good, bro.
refresh my head. Like
I
look at my
think I
playlist
personally
maybe.
think that's a good thing because you just been working constantly. You haven't even thought about that.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like Harley would be chill too.
Harley. Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, they might just watch this interview here. Are you
And
already tapped in
Ocelot.
with who?
And Ocelot.
Ocelot. Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not knowing these names, so I'm feeling kind of left out. But I'm gonna search them up while I edit this video.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
are you already tapped in with producers, engineers, artists? And like, how's your
Um,
relationship with those with them?
like with the people I mentioned, like I mean, I think I've like messaged a few of the people that I mentioned.
Uh,
Um,
nah, I'm
not really
more
responded
saying
yet.
like people you already like have songs with, like
Oh, the people I have songs with, yeah,
yeah.
most of them, like I'm pretty like cool with. I actually have like my own collective, and that's like mainly who I be working with. I be working with the people from my collective.
Okay.
Um, and that's Yanchan, Yoru, Kiori. Um, yeah, naming them all off the head is like Jizatsu. Like it's so hard for me to name them like off the head. I like forget, but they chill. And then like
Yeah,
the
shout out to
people
them.
like Elusify, he been cooling with me. Grotez, um Slim as well. Shout out Slim. And I do gotta do another song with Slim as well. Um, yeah, like honestly with them, I'd be like, we chill. Like,
Be chill.
honestly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. How did you meet like some of them? Like, if, especially from your collective, you said you have one. Uh,
Okay, yeah. So, hold on, I gotta like open up the the collective list. I'm just go down it.
Go ahead.
So, I guess let's start with the oldest member, which is Yan Chan. Basically how I met Yan Chan when I first made this account, right? I had literally zero idea like there was someone else who was like already using like the whole Yandere simulator aesthetic theme or whatever for like their whole account. So when I made this account, I was not expecting for Yanchan to literally like start blowing up my DMs and like basically interrogating me like who are you, like, and I'm like yo, and he's like, and he was like he was so certain that I was basically copying like what he was doing, but I genuinely didn't even know like
Who he
he
was?
existed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like not even like in like an ego way. Like it was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
genuinely like a mishap. So
Yeah.
like
Both of y'all just
basically,
have different. I mean, the same idea, and then so happens to
yeah,
see
we
each
we
other.
had the same
Yeah.
idea. But like it started off like that, but then I was like, like or like we kind of like settled it, and then we became chill, and then I was like, basically since you already been doing this, you want to join my collective because I already had like Curse. I had a few other members, but most of them are like removed now. But I was like, you want to join this shit? And he was like, yeah, sure. So like, yeah, that's basically how that happened. Then there's Tizatsu, who he basically came in the same way I did, which is basically he was in a also a bad music block, but I mean his was like probably like 30 times worse than mine. Like he would like go like 2 months without making anything, make like one beat, delete it, and then like just start it all over again. But I was like, yo, bro, you should like do what I'm doing, like, And then he was like, bet. And then that's basically how he got in. And then I basically brought that man back to life because now he's actually back making stuff. Um, while as not cause he's not as consistent as me, but he's back making stuff, which is just what important. That's what's important.
Uh,
Um,
when you say you brought him in, like, did you give him like motivation, or did you like start making more music with him, or how did that go?
I basically like I was like trying to like I tried to like put him on to like the style, the Yanai style, what I was doing. And he did do like a decent amount of it, and I have like a bunch of it that still needs to be like drops. Um but he ended up like doing it, and then he like basically did it, and then basically like kept on going from there. So I kind of like gave him like a push
Yeah.
back into like motion. Um, and then what else do we, who else we got? We got Kiori, which Kiori, the way that he got in, he actually started off as like not even in an ego way, but he was a fan. But yeah, he was like, I think he found my music like basically like 2 months into me actually making music on this account. And he was always asking me like, yo, how did I do this? How did I do that? I want to learn and all this. Like he just really wanted to learn the style of Yanai. So I was like one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give bro a chance. I'm gonna invest in him as I said. And I mean, he's been doing good. Honestly, he's been doing pretty good. He's been doing good work.
Good investment.
Yeah. Um And then we got Sanka. Sanka came in at like a pretty rare time. There was like one time during the like the beginning of like Cursed, I actually opened like a school to learn the Yanai sound. So Sanka was in it and basically no one else like did like because like, we had like grading and all that in the school and no one else did well to the point where I felt like they could get into the collective. So but he did like the best. Sanka did like the best out of everyone else. So I basically added him into the collective
Okay.
and like he basically got like a apprenticeship into Curse. If that makes any
All
sense.
right. So was the school was it like you teaching them and then seeing like well, where would they go with that, or like were they just like showing you their work?
Yeah, basically, like I was like literally like I was like hopping in like 2 hour long VCs. Like I was teaching them how to like set up FL. Um, like I think I did like a lot of stuff with like how like the accounts were deemed as well. But like a lot of that is like out the window now. But um it was like how to like place chords and stuff like that, how to do the drum patterns, how to use voxes, which is I feel like it's really important when it comes to Yanai. And just like a lot of like the core aspects of Yanai is what I was going over. And it was like literally 2 hour VCs, and I was seeing like what they could make, if they could make something like it, replicate it, or do like their own style. That was also hard. Um, and yeah, Sanka just like I mean, he definitely has his own style of it, but he also, just did the best out of everyone else. So I was like, he's gonna get at it.
Shout out to him.
Who else do we got? Oh yeah, then we got Oshiko. He's in the newer ads. He actually got added by like, or he got requested by Kiori basically. Kiori was bringing him around and basically took it upon himself to teach him how to make the Yanai beats. And I mean, it was basically as easy as him making a bunch of beats for me, and then I hopped on all of them. And now I think Oshiko has like 3 different placements by me. And he also has 2 other placements for Kiori. So, I mean,
And placements is
yeah.
like songs together.
Yeah, like songs. Yeah, like he got me to hop on like 3 songs or 3 beats by him, and then he got Kiori to hop on too. So I was like, you know what? At that point, bro, just join Curse. You know,
Yeah.
like cause you're already doing pretty good. And then we got Yuru, which Yuru is also requested. He was also a requested one. He got requested by Jitsatsu. This is also back when like Curse first started. But basically, Gomi, if you know Gomi, I don't know if you know who that
I
is.
don't think so. I've seen him in
Um,
the server, I think though, but I don't know.
yeah, but basically, Gomi, had a server called Hope, and Yuru at the time was posting like beats and songs in one of the channels. It was like a beats channel, but people also like posted songs in there. Um, And basically, Jitsu took note of that and was like, "Yo, this Yoru guy, bruh, we gotta add him." And I was like hesitant on it at first, but then eventually I was like, "I'ma add him," because then like I like I heard like one of his beats. His beats are amazing. That's like really all I can say. They're not like the stereotypical Yanai beat, but they are pretty freaking good. So yeah, they're pretty decent. And that's like basically all the members.
Okay, so the last member you just mentioned, he basically got scouted by another member?
Yeah, like that's something like what Kiori did too. Like, that's something that happens a lot, like happened a lot, honestly. The members would like scout other members and kind of it sometimes it works, but sometimes it's like I'm like, I don't know if they fit, and then they end up getting like turned down. So
Okay. So like when they get turned down, is that because you don't really like their music or just like you don't feel like it fits the whole curse?
yeah, I feel like most times it's that I feel like it just doesn't fit. Like someone who like and that goes for like the people I removed too, like Haziro or Kiona or who else? Actually, no, I think those are like the only two I removed. Or that? I think that was the only two I removed. I don't know. Those are like the two ones that I like really remember removing. But like their music normally is pretty, I bump all their shit and I got a lot of their shit saved in my playlist. But it was like to a point it was like I just don't think your stuff like fits or they were just weren't active enough. So I was like, all right, well, like their stuff is still hard, but it's just like not really for curse necessarily.
Okay. Um in a little bit, if you don't mind, I'm gonna have to get my charger for my MacBook because that shit's about to die.
Okay.
Let me see. Where are we? This is kind of like a two-in-one, but and we did talk about it a little bit earlier, but we're gonna go more in depth with it. Who do you look up to in the music industry, and what type of music were you listening to growing up?
Ooh, okay. Growing up is like that one's hazy, but who I look up to in the music industry, um, in more general purposes, someone like Sad Frosty, R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
He made like a whole like brand of like basically being himself, like the whole thing about like rocking like fake chains, you know, or like making his own shoes. He didn't make his own beats, but he definitely made his own swag. Um, with the with a lot of help from Astro Boy. Um, like his whole like swag and like aesthetic, like the happy cult shit, whereas like, he's basically just doing this shit for fun, and people were tapping into it. Like that's like a big like inspiration to me. Like I am like to recreate that is for me to make it, I guess. But I guess for more account specific, uh, who I looked up to, because I don't know if I really do anymore, but who I looked up to when I like, especially when I first made this account, I did look up to Gomi a lot. I actually worked with him as well. Like he hopped on one of my beats. Um, but
He's
like when
he's
I
in the
first
collective,
made,
right?
no, he's
Oh,
not. He's not even in the server. I tried to get him in the server. He never joined. But yeah, like I like looked up to his stuff. Like literally when I made the account, I was like, this is literally how like this account like came to be. I was watching a Yandere simulator speed run by Angel, which is it's basically lost media now because YouTube had a policy change where it basically suppresses like not even suppresses but like your channel will literally get deleted if you post like Yandere simulator speed runs. So
really?
but there was a speedrunner. He was pretty like what notable in the community. His name was Angel, and basically I was watching one of his runs. You might have to censor that, maybe, probably. But I was watching one of his speed runs, and the whole time I was watching it, I was like, what if someone used Yandere Simulator, but like it was like Gomi type music, and that's why a lot of this was like based like around like Gomi's songs when it first started. I still like base my stuff off of his stuff sometimes, um, and more recent songs as well. Um, but yeah, I was just like, what if someone made Gomi type music, and then that's basically like one of my biggest inspirations for this account.
Okay.
Um, in terms of growing up, I would say I listen to so much. Like, I don't know. I listen to a lot of different things. Obviously, being in a black family, I grew up with like a lot of like R&B, and stuff like that. Soul Train. I used to watch that shit like all the time when I was a little kid. And that's where like a lot of my early music taste came from. I also used to listen to a lot of reggae. I still listen to reggae sometimes. Um, but I mean, and then like what, 2021, that was when I really started to like get better at producing. Um, that's when I really got introduced to like the underground, which I feel like that influences my style a lot. And I'm talking about like people like Young Chris, Cash Dami, Baby Santana,
That
Sofago,
whole 2021
um,
scene, like,
yeah,
okay.
like that whole like scene. Also a little bit of Lil Tecca in there because he dropped a plug song that year for some reason. Um, and then 2022 comes around and I'm being a little gremlin on the hood. And then I'm put on to Axe Terrell, Star 67, Gomi, who else? Lung Skull, Akoge, um, what's his name? Deadox, Hey Mylan, a lot of the people that I'm in the same comm with today. Yeah.
Okay. With all those like people you mentioned, do you still look up to them, or like is it like okay, like you kind of look up to your old work and then you just want to keep on getting progressively better?
I feel like when I look at like their stuff, like it's more in like a just like a pure nostalgic way. Like I'm not really looking to like take notes of them and stuff like that. It's like, dang, those were really like the times, you know? Like I just look at it for like the time period it is. I'm mostly look back at like my old stuff, for like say like, oh, I want to do like this better or this different. Or say I want to revisit like an old flow or like beat style, which I also do a lot. I'm like, let me do that real fast. But with like artists, like especially like Star, like I feel like he's like one of the only ones that like I could look back and I'm like, hmm, like Loki, I might try to do that, but like I don't know.
When looking back to like old songs, um, I see you have a song called "Thrillin'" that was about like May of
Yeah,
2025 for
almost a
on this
year
account.
ago from
Yeah, that's
here.
just crazy. Wow, yeah. And then on Spotify, you have Sing as the recent. I mean the very first one. Uh, Did you not want to put it on Spotify, or um,
Okay, yeah.
what's
So
the story
with
behind it?
that, so Sang that okay, Sang, I guess Sang as a song is like two reasons why Sang is the first song. Sang as a song is basically like the whole Yandere OC thing, Lushaki as a character. Sang is like the introduction song to that character, basically.
Mm. I was
Like
hoping you said
while
something like that. That's beautiful, bro. It's
yeah,
very
like
well
while
thought out.
like thrilling is like, the intro to like just the whole account and like idea. But Sang is like the idea of like or like the introduction to like the character. Um it shows in the layer like there's like a whole lot of like just like references in there that like I feel like only I would get, which is like why I have that as like the only song as like my spotlight and why it's like the first song. The other reason is also because I got my Spotify like a year late. Or not a year late, but like 6 months late or something like that. It was somewhere around there. Um but like people were like, yo, put your shit on Spotify, put your shit on Spotify. And I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll do it. And then like when I got my Spotify, I didn't feel like uploading anything because it's like I already had like 100 songs at that point, so I was gonna have to like move them all onto Spot. And I mean,
You are
I got the energy in me to do it. Um, recently, like just recently, I finished uploading all of my songs to Spotify. But like, I mean, that's like a never-ending battle because I still drop daily. So, uh, but
But I
it's
mean, I
chill.
I think it just all worked in favor, and then what you just said with saying being the introduction of the character, and with this interview, I feel like people would know now, and it will resonate more with people.
Yeah.
All right, let
But
me.
like Sing is definitely one of my favorite songs that I've made, I would say.
No, you're good. I'm gonna get the charger real quick, and then we're gonna continue. It'll be like a couple
Okay.
minutes more.
Karuto. Yo, hello.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm in the garage right now, and it's fucking hot. We gotta get
That's
this done.
good. Yeah. That's fine. That's completely fine.
Let's see. Where were we? Okay. Okay. In the future, do you plan on like splurging money, investing in your music, or is it like a hobby thing right now for you?
I mean, so far it's always been like a hobby thing. Like if you're talking about like what like buying promo and stuff like that, um, I don't know if I'll ever buy promo, but I mean, like say like a show or something, then I guess. As if I have like the backing to do it though. I feel like I would need like backing and like people would have to like really be like, I would show up dead ass.
Yeah,
Like,
to turn up with
and
you and make it memorable.
yeah. Yeah, then I would like put some money, but at the moment and like basically how it's been going, like it's always been like, just something I do for fun. Just like out of pure joy and wit, you know?
I respect that,
Um,
bro.
yeah, and to change that like would just be like I don't know. I don't think I would like if I like took music, too serious, you know, because I
Uh,
didn't like it when I did.
do you think if you were to take it a little seriously, would that change like your music?
Um, like definitely. Like I'll drop probably like way less, but like the music would be like way like higher. Well, not even like that much higher quality, but like it would definitely be like a lot catchier, as I would say. Um, but I feel like I also make some pretty good stuff when I'm like not trying as hard. So, you know, it's like kind of just like how like it's not like how like flawless I want like my discography to be. And this one I kind of just like I let the misses be there, but people be like, "Oh, this one's fire," and then they just like they replay like their favorite song. So it's like, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, then another thing is like a song that takes you like 10 minutes could be like the top of your category for others.
It actually was.
And
It
then
actually was.
and you'll be surprised because then that one song that took hours just doesn't really get as much as recognition.
Yes. Like I had a few songs. I had like one song called Use. That was like my most played song. It had like 15K plays before I like deleted it and moved it on my alt account. And genuinely I hated that song. I didn't like it, but people like loved it. Like they were like running it up left, right, and center. So Um, I kept it around for a little bit and it ended up hitting 15K. There was also another song, I think it was called Say, had like 5K and 100 likes, and I genuinely like wanted to like delete that song a week later. And the only reason I didn't was because it was doing well. So yeah, that has happened like a lot of times where there's like a song that I just hate and it just like gets recognition. But that's also kind of like why I like decided to do this account like that because I felt like on my other accounts, like I delete like so many songs because they're not 100% perfect or how I wanted them to be, you know?
So you would consider yourself like a perfectionist when it comes to music, or?
If I'm taking it like serious, I don't know if I'm necessarily a perfectionist, but I definitely have like strict standards, I guess.
Hmm. You mentioned the alt account. What's the name? Is it on Spotify or just SoundCloud?
The for this, yeah, I have like a bunch of like if you look up Lushoki, there's a bunch of like Lushoki diaries. Um, it'll be like Lushoki Diary number 2, Lushoki Diary number 3. Um,
Those are all
and
different
something I
accounts.
yeah, those are all different accounts. And also something I like to do with those accounts, I like to have the profile be deemed to like basically my account profile at like not necessarily the time I made it, but like around like from like a certain period. So like my first um alt account, Mushaki Diary number 1, the profile and banner on that one is actually the profile and banner that I had on my main account when I literally first started. So it like captures like how my account looked at like a certain time in a certain way. Um, the second goes for like literally all of them. That's like a kind of cool like subtle detail I put on it.
That's cool, but Loki having a trouble like finding that.
Hold on, I'll send it to you
Yeah,
as just like one.
just wanted to like see what
Yeah,
what
so
you're
this is
talking
like the
about.
first one. So like
And I'll just edit it in. Yeah.
yeah, it's like the PFP and banner. That's the ones that I had from when I literally like first started
Okay.
this account. It's really nice. I make sure to save like all like my profiles that I have so I can use them for like future accounts.
And do you just like post a couple on the diary and then just go to the next one and never come back, or how does that look?
Yeah, so basically like when like I switch diaries, it's mostly because I don't have any space. No Next Pro on those. So I just basically fill up the accounts and then move on to another account.
Mm,
Um, yeah, I mean, and I've been doing that for like a while. So
that's great. What like how much accounts do you think you've made already? Doing this.
definitely over 15.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a lot of music, man.
Yeah, that's like hundreds of songs then.
Yeah, like under the Lushoki name alone, I have about 300, I think.
It's a lot.
I think I have about like 900 overall though. So,
When did you start making music again? Like the very first song. Like
the very first song, came out in like not under this no name,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it came out probably like 2023-ish,
Okay.
something like that.
So about 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Going to that, like how did the music start?
How did it start? Like, what do you mean? A little bit
More
more
so
specific on
like
that.
when you started, like what made you want to start making music? Like was it a way to like express yourself, or you just needed a way out, or you just found it
I was
fun?
bored as fuck.
Yeah, I was about to say like you just found that shit fun.
Yeah, I was bored as fuck, and like basically I just quit the hood. I had like a over exaggerated retirement from the hood. And I was like, I'm done playing this game. I put like 2 years into that game for no reason. I mean, I guess I'm like I can pick it up at any time and still be fucking insane at it, but like, way too much time into that game. And I was like, I'm gonna quit. And then I was like, okay, I quit. What do I do now? Maybe I do that music shit for real. And then like I like started making a few songs and then like it wasn't really clicking and I was still like just like playing like random ass bullshit on the side. But then I like made like one song and that shit was like, oh, I can actually do this for real. And
Like,
then I
oh,
like
you got
just started
talent,
going.
like
Yeah.
okay. And was that like the first song that got recognition, or just the first song that you
Just it
liked?
was the first song I liked.
Okay.
Yeah. If I were to say like I mostly do music for myself, you know.
I think
That's why I
artists
dropped the way I
that
do.
make music for themselves have better music than other artists. I feel that way because
I would
like
agree.
cuz they really listen to it and they really put thought into it, story, all of that.
Yeah, and I guess also like the monetary part of music, like if when that's like a driving factor, like you can just become like kind of a dickhead when that's like the thriving part of, the music. Like I feel like I can feel when someone does it just because, oh, this is what's popular or oh, this is what's gonna make me money, you know?
Yeah. You could also feel like you could feel that when people already have something like out of luck, and then they try to like they show that with ego.
Hmm.
Um
Yeah.
are you into fashion?
Yeah, no.
No?
I do not be dressed in, I can't lie.
Okay. Why is that?
Um, I mean, I guess it's mostly because like besides going out to do like what I need to do, like I don't go out. Like I be in the crib half the time.
Okay.
Like just make it I be too on music to slag out. I be too on music to slag out, yeah. And it's
Okay.
like, damn, I be chopped sometimes, but it's like the music hard, so I mean it's worth it.
The music hard, bro.
And the
So,
music makes up for it.
um no, I only asked because recent years like fashion and rapping, even like back then, like they just
Yeah,
go
they've been
together
colliding.
like
I
crazy.
could I could say what I am into though. Like I mean you could see what I'm into, Jesus. Fucking whole FL just coded Yandere simulator. Like but
Hey, that got you to 1500. So,
yep.
what does a day look like for Lushaki?
A day. Saying it's a day that I don't clock in for half of it. Basically is wake up and fucking, hop on that grind. Hop on the fucking FL grind. Just make a bunch of music. Or spend a bunch of pointless hours learning the Yandere simulator lore just to figure out that none of it actually matters. And it's just some shit you can talk about at a point. Um, and then go to sleep.
And just repeat.
Or low key. Um, until some serious shit happens. And then I gotta lock in, you know. Never allergic to locking in, but yeah.
Never. I mean, out of that day, like, what fills Lushoki up with energy? Like, what are we eating? Like, what's your favorite foods? Snacks too.
Mm, I could go over fucking snacks for days, but foods. Um, I do like me some steak. I be making some steak. I like me some what? You ever have buffalo chicken?
Yeah,
That shit bomb.
that shit is bomb. I
Um,
personally like the from buffalo chicken from like Chinese food.
yes, yes. I do be having that like lo mein as well. I be trying not to order that shit as much though, because I know that shit gonna make me have a heart attack. You know? Um, what else? Fucking, I do like some spinach.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll just be like whole bowl of spinach.
Really?
Um, yes, this whole bowl.
Wow. You should make a song about
I'm
that.
fucking fucking Popeye out in here. What else? I'm a candy. I love candy as well. It's just
Okay.
like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like
Let's get into snacks. Like, what are you? What's your top five snacks?
Crybaby gum. That's like a classic right there. I actually just had like I haven't had it in like a while. I literally just had like the first bag of that in like I think like what a year and a half or something. I don't even know. Then you got the what it's like the trolley or trolley gummy worms or octopus. They're like kind of the same. Then you got the Harbo. I don't know exactly how to say it, but it's the gold bears. But the gold bears are under the cherries. The cherries are way better. Those just are underrated. The cherries are underrated.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and those smack.
Yes, this cherry smack. I had to put my friend on to some of that shit. Chow Chow.
Shout out Joe.
And then what else? Wawa pretzel, specifically Wawa pretzel.
Why Wawa?
Like
Like specifically?
I maybe it's like a thing of like me growing up on it, but like I don't know. Like I just like those shits just hit for me. Especially when they're cold. Like most people don't like when their pretzels are cold, but like if it's like it can't be like frozen. I'm not talking like actually like hard cold, but like if it's like a soft cold, like you bite into it and it's like that cold bite, like that shit's hard.
Well, I actually never had a
Um,
pretzel cold, so I'm gonna try that. To be honest.
it has to be the Wawa pretzels, yo. It has to be like if you go to like a Wawa and get it like fresh off the fucking shelf, like you'll get it.
Yo, my fault for interrupting y'all video, but I actually tried that shit. Not too cold, but like I just put that shit for like what, like a minute, 2 minutes in the freezer. We had stopped by Wawa and shit. But bro, I even recorded myself eating that shit. And what, like yesterday, 2 days ago, like I completely erased all my photos, like all of my shit. It was just gone. Like it was a whole thing where I tried erasing my location, and it ended up just erasing all of my fucking videos and pictures. So, yeah.
Um,
Oh, they already have it code for you?
like yeah, because they don't heat those Jones up.
Oh
They just
shit.
sit out.
Okay.
Um, and then it's also like I guess an honorable mention is like Popeye's biscuit.
Yeah, those smack. Those
I be
smack.
like, bro, I be fucking around and not doing that shit with Bev though.
No Bev? What?
Literally, like, bro, like the Wawa pretzels and the fucking Popeye's biscuits,
Oh,
zero
no
Bev.
Bev. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, and I never choked to death. Like, I don't know. I'm just used to it now.
Well, is that the only thing you order from Popeyes, or like what's Lushaki's Popeyes order looking like?
Um, Basically whatever the special is, low key. Like every time I've went there, I've just gotten like the special, which what recently when I went is the 9 piece for like $15 or 16, and I just add a few fucking biscuits on top of that, and I call it a day for real.
Okay. Real quick. Hold on. When you say no bev, like, why is that? Like, is that just normal to you, or you just drink it like after?
Yeah, I'll probably drink it like an hour after, but it's usually because I don't have a bev at the moment or something like that.
Okay.
Um, yeah, honestly, like
Yeah.
if I really need to, like I could do no bev. Like
Okay.
I don't know why, but you know we can.
Okay. Well, these are just some fun little questions before we get to the song reaction. What's your like top three favorite movies right now? Um,
Okay, that's the thing about me. Yeah, I don't really even watch like I'm so bored. Like just, you can ask Madoka, I'm like boring as fuck. I genuinely just like watch YouTube like half the time. I could probably tell you like
yeah, we
the
could go
most
with
like
that. Like,
interesting
what are we
YouTube
watching?
videos I
Yeah, what are
watch.
we watching on YouTube?
Um, so obviously on my on this account it's just a bunch of yandere shit. But I also watch like a bunch of like random ass political shit. Um, see what's going on in the world. You know, you gotta stay tapped in. You can't let
That is
shit catch you by
true.
surprise. And then I like speedrun content as well. Or just like any like sort of like content of like someone doing something better than me. Like I don't know, like I guess for example, um I watched Muty's Half-Life speedrun recently. Like the movement in that game is so crazy. Like I love that movement tech. Like good movement, good speedruns, like usually for me is like a speed run with like a lot of the glitches in it. It's like going through floors or like going through walls that you're not supposed to be, getting in areas where you're not supposed to be, or like getting in areas that were like death blocked, you know? Like stuff like that is pretty cool. And like finding ways around what people have put in place for like the player. It's really cool to me.
Okay. And do you play those games yourself, or do you just watch them?
Some of them, yes. Like my old channel that got deleted was basically entirely around speedrunning Yandere Simulator. Until it got deleted, of course. And then there's also like
Unfortunately.
a few other games that I like speedrun. Like recently, like off like camera, obviously, because I can't record it. I'm thinking about uploading it to TikTok, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I
But
mean, I seen you have one video on TikTok. You care to explain more about that? Like,
is that the mod review video? I think it is. I even forgot I uploaded that. But that was a High School Simulator mod review made by Nice Guy like a month or two ago. I reviewed it when it like first came out, and me and him are actually friends.
okay,
And I mean, yeah, I try to involve myself in like the like not necessarily the exactly the Yandere Simulator community, but like adjacent to it. So like
okay.
the knockoffs and like the remakes and like the modder communities of like other games that like are related to Yandere Simulator.
And
Um, so
do you tap
so I made that
in
review
your
video.
music with that or no? Or is
A
that
few of
like
them
just
actually
like
a few of
something?
them actually like found my music from like because I used to make modding videos as well. That's also something I'm into. I like to mod,
And
and
was your
a few
music just in the
people
background?
surprisingly not, and that's
Oh,
like why I'm like confused on why so many people knew me from it. Like I had it like linked. I had like a lengthy bio about like how I did music and stuff like that, but like I never like had it in any of the videos. But people like were like where like they went to like my music page and like went to my Discord and like asked me like, "Yo, where did your YouTube go?" And I'm actually like a little thing. I'm actually getting put in a game along with like the other curse members. Um, because one of the devs of like one of these like Yandere simulator adjacent games, they actually fuck with my music pretty heavy, and they were like, "Yo, I want to get like a radio." of like your like you and the guys' music. And I was like,
It's
that
awesome.
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they like actually like coded it in and all that. So I'm
Is
like
it
kind of
out?
excited to see that.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, it's not out yet.
Yeah.
It's still in development.
Okay.
But I am a test I'm a beta tester. So, I'll
Okay.
definitely be making a video on it if I can. We'll have to
Okay.
see like what I can show and what I can't.
When it
But
does drop, you should send it to me so I could play as well.
yeah, I'll probably make an announcement about it in
Oh
Curse
yeah,
and all that.
yeah. That's your server, right?
Yeah, Curse is like my server collective, all that.
Okay. Yeah. Um, I had another question, but it just went out of my head. All right, let's get to the song reaction, and that'll be it.
All right.
Uh, that was a little
I could
longer than I
actually show you the
expected.
project to these songs too,
Go
but
ahead. So do you want to do that first, and then we'll
I'll have to
listen to
I'll have
them,
to
or?
I'll have to yeah, I could hold on, I'll switch to the screen share instead of a camera. I forgot I had this PFP on. This PFP comes from like this random ass game. All right, put Okaruta down there. And what the song I sent you, which one should we do? The about to drop or
We could do
the
expose
dropped
first,
one?
yes, and then we'll
Suppose.
do the unreleased one. Cause you're planning to drop live, right?
Yeah, I'm planning to
Okay.
drop that at a point. That one has been I'm keeping that one because that one has been like so like oh my God, it's been beautiful. I can't even
Okay.
lie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put like the finished file um
Oh yeah, this is great.
down here so you
Um.
can like actually hear it. Let me see if I can find this shit.
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
it's right.
I'm hoping I get this out before you drop it, so then it could give it more hype as well.
This is the what's it called? The drop song. Simple as okay, like here's something about like Yanai. Like the beats can rather be 17 like tracks long or it can be literally be like two. And this is one of those examples of it being like a simple as beat. So we have this little core melody right here. Um yeah, it's just simple. You have major seventh to what I think that's a minor ninth, and then minor seventh, and then yeah, just it basically just does the same thing the whole time. Um, undo that. Then you have this 808. I forgot where I got this from. I can't lie.
You
I think
forgot.
it's a I think it's like from like a Mac Gen kit or something. I don't
Okay.
know. And then you have a kick, basically same thing, layers the 808, and that's like the whole beat. Yeah, it's simple as hell, like genuinely. Then you just mix it and shit, and this is this song.
Cursed. 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 That's Chucky.
Yo, I'm gonna get so fried to this.
Mm.
This is hard.
If I can't have you, no one can.
I feel like I use that tag like every song. That's a snap ending.
Where did you get that tag from?
Yeah, it's the snap ending in a Yandere simulator. So It's not, it's like the non-canon ending where basically you kill your senpai and yourself
Mm.
because he saw you like kill someone or something. I also kind of want to like kind of leak the Lushoki preset because so many people have
Go ahead.
a surprising amount of people ask me like to buy this shit.
Wow.
And I'm like, do you really want the preset with this EQ? With this EQ, bro, it has a lip. Like this is like the preset I use for all my songs, and it's like I don't know. You can tell I made it myself, but it's like it sounds like tough, I guess. So it's like
Yeah, you make it
it's
sound
bring
work. I
it.
mean,
Yeah,
people are
I
coming
make
to
it
you.
work. So yeah.
I like
Oh
that
my
track. It's
goodness.
very wavy.
Yeah, that's exposed, and I mean that's like one of the like simple beats, and I love the simple beats. Like honestly, the simple beats are like my favorite. This one's all my presets on.
That's sick.
Um, this one's also pretty simple though. Um,
Okay.
but it has boxes, so it's 17 tracks long. A lot of these like down here, these are literally just boxes from like random games. If I play this real fast.
Aki.
And boxes are like very important to like this genre, right?
Yes, I would say it's the main thing that like separates it from other genres. But for like the mel, it's just this like okay, like I like to do like a lot of people when they like strum their notes, they do all S. I don't like to do all S. I like to keep like the video game feel, so I like move it like myself. So this is a I think that's a minor knife. And then it goes to a major knife down to. And then it's basically just like the notes with like a few extra ones in the middle. Like it's just drums. Yes, it's pretty nice. And then you also have this one right here. I think this is the main one. It's another bell. Oh, that one right there. These are all okay. Sauce. This is all sound font. Sound fonts are basically if you ever play like an old game, think of like a old Pokemon or like Final Fantasy or like Castlevania. I love the Castlevania sound font. They're all over here on the side right here. These are like all the sound fonts I have. I have so many, but basically it's sounds that like were used for music in these old games. Sometimes it also includes like video game lines in it sometimes, but a few times or like most times it's just like the actual like pianos or like if you remember like the Mario 64 like Water Deem, like if you remember that piano,
And
like
you like use them like in your beats.
yes,
Okay.
I used them for like the melody. So like that's why I get sounds like this.
Do you pitch them or no?
Pitch them now. And here's another sound. And then for like the normal drums, except from like the Voxes, it's just like two claps and 808.
Damn, to make those two sounds work, it's crazy.
Yeah. Um, and then I have like all the boxes.
Oh, those are
That's like
even more?
yeah, these are like sounds on top of like the finished product. And that's just that's just the desktop made. Shout out Sobu for this. He put me onto that. But yeah, this is the finished
Shout
song.
out to him. Man, that shit is
Yeah.
that shit is something,
Um,
man. I see why you hold on to that.
yeah, I have a whole bunch of like with the Vox shit, I have like a whole like big ass kit. I think it's like 22,000 sounds or something like that. Like it's a lot of fucking sounds. And I literally just go do that to try and find Voxes sometimes.
Bro, that song is crazy, bro.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. And I have like I had like so many other songs I wanted to show. Like I made one today that was just like it's literally two layers. It's literally two tracks, and I was like, that's just hard. I snipped it in my Discord. I could probably could I play that one? Could I play that one as well?
I mean, you can, but can you play
It's
this one
like
again?
hold on. Like this was like literally like 16 seconds, so at least a snippet of it. But well, I'll play the beat of this actually. I wanna like shine on the beat a little bit more. Um, I like this beat a lot. It's such a good beat. Like one of my favorite parts about this beat is definitely this sound font right here. Notes like sound fonts like this where it like drag. I don't know how to explain it, but the notes drag like heavy, and then it's like they kind of like when they like play over each other, it like kind of like conjoins, and like it gets like if you look up here, it gets like way louder. Like I love when it does that. Honestly, those are my favorite type of sound fonts.
Okay. And it
Um,
like just creates like a whole different type of sound for you.
yes.
Okay.
Like this one basically has like the same thing.
Is this the one you just made?
Yeah, I've just made this. Nah, I have to show that project now. I have to show that project now. Hold
Go
on.
ahead, go
I have to show
ahead.
that project. It's literally two layers. Like, I'm not even joking. Two-layer beat and it shit goes fucking insane. And I made this shit like I literally just like I don't know the Mel. I don't know what this is. I can't tell you. I genuinely can't tell you. And then it's just
It just comes to you type shit.
simple as Mel. Yeah. And yeah, and again, sound font. Sound font is like the only one that like makes that like conjoining sound. I guess if that makes any sense. Yeah, I could probably play like the whole. Like I didn't mix this one. This is like unmixed. Like this is on.
Play it, go ahead.
Like literally nothing. It's literally nothing on this yet. This is fresh. Hold on.
Ushaki, that is some talent you got there.
Thank you. And I, bro, the thing about this is like this style of like song, I used to like delete any song that would sound like this before, but like now I like keep it now. Cause I feel like this was like such like a throwaway way of like making music, but like it's actually kind of hard. At least now when I like do it.
Do you think
So
that it
yeah.
like it took you a while to get there, or was it just like something that just snapped?
I think it was like honestly something that changed in me. Um, I don't know. There was a moment where I felt like I fell out of the limelight, I guess. So I was like, it's no point of like taking everything like so serious if like I'm not even gonna get recognition for it. So it's like I might as well just do what I like. But it's like people take a liking to what I do when I'm like, not caring. And so it's like, you know what? I'm fucking with that, you know? Like I feel like they fuck with like the realest of like my music when it's like at like when it's in this style, definitely. And I've had like a few songs where I dropped it, like songs like this, where it's like I didn't even put that much effort into it, and then people are like, "This is genuinely like," I have like a list of just like not all, but mo probably most of like the messages I've got like praising my music, and it's like if that's how they feel about it, then we finna keep going. Shout out Sobu. I didn't shout him out enough. He was like one of the first people to really tap in.
To like believe in you, or what you mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to him then. Hey, shout out to everybody you actually mentioned. Shout out to everybody in your collective. Thank you for being on the show. Again, you're like one of the first people to be on here, and
Yep.
that means a lot, bro.
Definitely, definitely. You're gonna see the Okaruto and the Ayano on there the whole time.
No,
Oh my
definitely. That's
goodness.
that's been on the whole thing. It's actually been an hour. It's just crazy, but it definitely
Yeah.
only felt like 30 minutes.
Yep. I mean, hey, thanks for having me. For real. I was like, because bro, I was like, I asked you if it was gonna be a text interview because I seen interviews on Instagram. It's like just some bull who be typing. I like this style of interview where it's like a conversation. That's a
Right.
lot better,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I mean, I also seen like not many people are doing this, right? Like how I'm doing it right now. So I'm gonna see
Yeah.
how that shit goes.
You're definitely doing, I would say you're definitely doing it like the right way. You're doing
Thank
it the
you.
right way. I
Thank you.
like this. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna
yeah,
send
thanks
you
thanks for
when you're
having
on
me.
YouTube, and I'm also gonna put like clips, and you could also make it where like we both make it. I mean, we both upload it. Um,
On like Instagram and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fine.
okay. Well,
Thanks
again,
for having me, man.
hmm have a good night, bro.
Yep. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, bro. Oh God, please tell me that I got all of that. Please.